Hi, and welcome back to Discover, one of MSU's brand new TV shows. We have an exciting episode planned for you today. First, we're going to have William Adams on to talk about his new show, Morehead Tonight. Then Kyle King on to talk about the history and current plannings of News Center. Finally, we're going to have Jerrod Scipio and Asia Handley to talk about Black Student Union and what it means to them. I'm so excited you've tuned in. I'm your host, Nate Watkins, and this is Discover. Welcome back. I'm here with our first guest, William Adams. So, William, what are you here to talk with us today about?
I'm here to talk about Morehead Tonight, the newest show here at MSU. It'll be a late night show that I'm hosting and producing and all that good stuff.
So, what can people expect to find in your stereotypical episode of Morehead Tonight?
I think most people will find sadness, concern for my well-being. No, I think that they'll find, some of the traditional tropes of late night. I'll have a desk and a suit and all that good stuff. We're going to have some segments produced by, students that are working on the show. I'll have some guests and maybe some musical acts coming up in the future, so that sort of thing.
So, when will your first episode be airing?
First episode should be up on YouTube and msutv.net on October 5th, so you should be able to check that out when it drops.
So, your role is as a host. What else do you do in a typical day of working on Morehead Tonight?
My main focus obviously is as the host, making sure that I have, the segments are kind of planned out, that I have my interviews fleshed out, so I'm not, left searching for something to ask when I'm sure you understand when it comes to coming with interviews, making sure you have something to ask and you're not just stuck dead with a camera rolling. But in addition to that, I produce the rundown, make sure that we have everything in order, make sure everybody knows what they're doing and how long it's going to take, that sort of thing.
So, do you have any examples of segments you've been working on recently?
The very first episode, our theme was on student life, student activities, that sort of thing. So we had Chaz Jenkins actually went out and produced a do-it-yourself cooking segment that was supposed to look like a fake YouTube sort of fly-by-night thing. That's sort of what we're going for. Just we're throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
How lots of fun. Well, I'm excited to check that out. Come back in a bit and we'll be here to discover. Hi, and welcome back. I'm here with our second guest, Kyle King. So, Kyle, what are you here to talk with us today about?
So, I'm here to talk to you about News Center.
So, tell us a little bit about News Center, sort of the history around it.
So, News Center is MSU TV's longest running TV program. Been live ever since 1982, and we've been producing the show far before that as well. So every week we go live at 5 p.m. every Thursday.
Mm-hmm. So we were sort of talking earlier about some of the alumni of News Center. Is there any that people who watch the program might recognize?
Yeah, we've had a few Morehead graduates, actually more than a few. We have at WSAZ, we have Nick Oliver, Chad Hedrick, recent graduates. We have over at X18, we have a whole bunch at WKYT. There's most news stations you will be seeing some Morehead graduates, whether it's Chris Bailey, a whole bunch of different people who have made their career started here at Morehead State, specifically with News Center.
All right, that's awesome. So what is a typical week of a reporter on News Center?
So a typical week of a reporter with News Center, every week at Wednesday night, we discuss the packages and all the on-air program content that we'll be airing the next day, Thursday at 5. We give everyone new stories that they need to go out and film. So they'll spend sometimes a couple days, sometimes a full week working on a news package to air the following Thursday. We'll give them some readers, so they'll all have different 30-second reading segments to read for live news.
So where can people find News Center and watch it?
So every week at 5 p.m. on Thursday, you can watch it on channel 85. But if you don't catch us live, you can watch us on msutv.net, or you can go to the YouTube channel at msutv77. So either one of those if you want to catch up any previous broadcasts.
All right, thank you so much. I hope some people at home watch that. Come back in a bit to discover some more. I'm back with our final guests, Jerrod Scipio and Asia Handley. So what are you guys here to tell us about today?
We're here to talk about Black Student Union. I'm the president of Black Student Union.
And I am the secretary for Black Student Union.
So what is it like being an exec board member of Black Student Union? What are sort of your duties?
Well, it's definitely a lot of work. First things first is making sure everybody's on the same page, making sure we're working with our members, not just the e-board.
With me, I send out emails. So just making sure that I'm on top of my job. Definitely just making sure that my other e-board members are on top of their job. And just also making sure that I am displaying or giving the information that the members need for Black Student Union.
So what is sort of the goals of Black Student Union? What do they hope to bring to campus?
Black Student Union was founded on this campus just to make a connection with all minority students and have a voice for us on campus, because we are at a PWI school, so it is hard for students of our culture to, be on one accord and have a voice. So that's what our purpose is here for BSU.
So I noticed you said something there. What is a PWI school?
A predominantly white institution.
Oh, okay. So what are some events that you guys do at Black Student Union?
Well, we just held a ice cream social that took place about a week ago, and we basically talked about colorism in Black students. So kind of the whole light skin versus dark skin, and just some issues that we come about with that situation. We had a discussion, and people was able to voice their opinion on how they felt about the colorism and how it can also just kind of separate us from the Black community.
Do you have any events coming up in October here that students can come out and do? Do you have any planned yet?
We actually do. We're looking forward to have a collaboration with Latino Student Union for Hispanic Heritage, and then we also have something with breast cancer. We probably have a guest speaker down to speak on it. So.
Alrighty. So if any students are interested in joining Black Student Union, is there any prerequisites, or how would they go about doing that?
No, we want everyone to join, no matter what color, anybody. We want everyone to join. So just come as you are.
Alrighty. Thank you. Well, when do you guys typically have meetings?
Mondays.
Mondays.
At 5.
Mondays at 5.
Yes.
Hey, so I hope you get to see some people out there.
Awesome.
Come back to Discover. Thank you all for tuning in to this very special episode. I would like to thank all of our guests for coming on, and I would encourage all of you to check out all of the wonderful programs we talked about today on our program. I'm Nate Watkins, and this has been Discover.